Success comes from disciplining yourself to do certain things on a daily basis, consistent in a way that generates results. Today what I want to do is I want to share with you 22 daily activities that you can do that'll help your business grow. Have you ever had those days where you come in the office and you get there and you're like, now what? What do I do? Well, what I want to do today is I want to give you a list of 22 different things that when you come into the office next time and you're not sure, maybe you can print this up, or maybe you can take and find 4 or 5 of these things that you do on a daily basis that starts your day off in a way that gives you the ability to win the entire day by winning the morning. The first action step is send a thank you note each and every day. When we start with gratitude, it gives us a place that we can come from that helps us find more things that we can be thankful for. Obviously, if you're at a place where you're wondering what to do, saying thank you is never a bad idea. The second daily activity is to add people to your database. Listen, if your database is growing, your business is growing. So what is it you're doing on a daily basis to make sure that you're continuing to add to that database and build that group of people that you can add value to? When you make a decision that each and every day you're going to add 1, 2, 5, 10, whatever it is for you to your database, at the end of the year, that daily activity will have dramatic results. Number 3 is set up an automated email property details for someone each and every day. Listen, there's somebody in your database that doesn't have property going to them. If you're not pitching to them with properties that are like theirs that they own or ones that they're thinking about buying, they're not getting an opportunity to find something they could call you about, have a conversation with you about. You see, by systemizing this and doing this on a daily basis, all of a sudden you wake up at the end of the year and you've got 400, 500, maybe even 1,000 people that are receiving daily updates on properties, and that's going to generate conversations and opportunities in your business. Number 4 is email someone a property off the hot sheet each and every day. This is a little more personalized than what we just talked about. This is like, I saw this property, thought of you. Personalized, generates conversations. When you have specific properties to specific people, it creates specific opportunities. Number 5 is prepare and mail a CMA to someone each and every day. There's someone that you know that owns a house that would love to know the value of their house. By being consistent, sending people updated ideas of what the value is of their home, all of a sudden now you're going to create an opportunity for them to raise their hand and just say, hey, listen, I really appreciate you getting this over to us. We've actually been thinking about selling. Consistency breeds trust. By building that trust with these homeowners, you're going to get opportunities for listings. Number 6 is send an unsolicited video CMA each and every day. This is really taking this to the next level of what we just talked about mailing one. Now we're going to go in without them asking for it. We're going to record our screen, go through the valuation, and email that over to someone. These are people that have told us they might sell in the future. Past buyers we had, people in places we're farming. This is low-hanging fruit, people that you think you might have an opportunity with a listing. By doing these unsolicited video CMAs, I know you're going to generate listings. Number 7, connect with your contacts on social media. Going out and friending those folks that are in your database on social media gives you the ability to connect with them on a more personal basis. That personal basis of connection gives you the opportunity to have more opportunities in your business as well. Number 8, help me out posts for social media. This is where you have a buyer or you have someone specifically looking for a specific type of property that you haven't been able to find in the MLS, and you simply go on social media and you say, I'm looking for a little help here. I've got this great family looking for this number of bedrooms in this area. Have you heard of anyone that might consider selling their home? Great way for you to turn some rocks over and then get an opportunity really to go out there and list some of these homes and possibly double-side the deals. Number 9 is check in on past clients. Listen, you've got a relationship already with them. The only way that you don't get referrals from those folks is if you don't stay in touch with them. Just checking in with them, seeing how they're doing, seeing if they still love the house. Those type of calls really do create opportunities for you. Number 10 is private message happy birthday to a friend on social media. Listen, this is going a little bit deeper. Everybody just posts it in the comments section, but if you go and you send something in private message, a little more personalized, typically it's going to generate a response from those folks. Really, this is the time where you can deepen a relationship in a way and you begin to get a conversation going which could lead to more business. Number 11 is add a photo to your Google My Business page. If you don't have your Google My Business page set up, absolutely get out there and do that. If you're not sure how to do that, you can click the link above if you're watching this on YouTube or on the podcast. We'll have it in the show notes where I can show you exactly how to set it up. But listen, what we're finding is that 100 pictures on your Google My Business page is for some reason is really like we're getting to the next level when we do that. So I would encourage you each and every day, find a lifestyle shot of your area that you can title, that you can put into your Google My Business page. By titling that when you upload it, it gives you the Google juice, gets you more of an authority figure in your area, and gets you more of the chances we're looking for to list and sell more properties. Number 12 is preview a home. Listen, go out and look at properties that are on the market. If you did this on every day, all of a sudden in a month, you'd have 20 to 25 properties that you've seen on top of the ones that you've been showing or that you've been out there looking and listing. This gives you really the ability to set yourself up as the resource with the most information about the active properties that are on the market. When you have the most knowledge, when you're the best resource, your business can't help but grow. Number 13 is text a personal video to someone. This is really where we're driving relationships deeper. Think of it this way. If someone pops in your mind, take that cue from your subconscious mind. Pull out your phone. Simply take a quick video and say, hey, for some reason you just came to mind. Just wanted to check in with you, see if there's any way I can be of service to you. If you'll do these things, take those cues from your subconscious mind, all of a sudden you're going to wake up and realize that, wait a minute, now I've got this situation where I have the chance to really help more people. Number 14 is practice, then execute on a script. What is it, the area that you really wish that you were better at? What's the question you wish you answered better? Why not find a script? You can find them online anywhere just about now, whether it's through Google or through YouTube. Find a script that you want to practice. Practice that script, then pick up your phone and use that script 4, 5, 10 times right after you've practiced it. When you practice something before you actually get out there, all of a sudden the results get better. Number 15 is call an aged expired listing. Listen, I'm not talking about the expired listings that happen on a daily basis, which is a great place. What I'm talking about is a listing that had expired maybe 6 to 18 months ago that hasn't been relisted or that hasn't sold. This is a place where we can find some really low-hanging fruit as far as people that have raised their hand and said they wanted to sell their house. They're past the point where they're getting 40, 50 calls on the day that they go out there and their house is expired. Now they're at a place where they're probably willing to talk to you, and it's a great time because they've probably got equity now, even if they had it overpriced 6 to 18 months ago. Number 16 is call the next door neighbors of a house that just sold. This is a great way for you to add value. It doesn't even have to be your listing. You just have to make sure that you don't represent that you were either working with the buyer or the seller if you didn't. Basically what we do here is we take the house on both sides of the one that sold. We call those neighbors and say, hey, just want to make sure you saw that the house next door sold. Not sure if you got the details on what the price it sold for, but it's really affected your value. Is that some information that you'd like for me to provide? Get you the opportunity really to have a conversation that could lead to them maybe realizing, wait a minute, I got more equity than I thought and I'm ready to make a move. Number 17 is send mailers to next door neighbors. Number 17 is send mailers to the neighbors of a recently sold property. We know, historically speaking, that after one house sells, especially in an ascending market where we're seeing prices move the way they are now, that a lot of people are going to be considering maybe thinking about selling their house after they've seen how much their value's gone up. This is a great time for you to make sure that you're putting this information in front of people while they're thinking about making a decision. Number 18, leave roughly 50 voicemails for about $5 to neighbors close by just sold properties. Listen, I'm going to stay in this vein a little bit about something that's just recently sold because we know this is a place where there is potentially new listings coming. Think about it this way. With Fly Broadcast, you have the ability to record one voicemail, upload the phone numbers for as many places as you want, and then drop that voicemail into their voicemail box without it ringing, where that you've hit 50 people in this case. If we're going to do 50 of them, it costs about 10 cents per dropped voicemail, so roughly $5. You can hit 50 people with information about a recently sold property with people that may be considering selling their house now. Number 19 is send a request for an online review. Online reviews and recommendations are vitally important, especially as we continue to go forward, because now we're seeing that almost at an 87% clip, people are trusting online reviews and recommendations as much as they do a friend that sends them someone or a recommendation from a friend. This is vitally important, especially going forward. If you're wondering what to do today, go out there and get those online reviews. Request those from your past clients. By doing this, you're creating a place where you're upping your authority, especially online, and it's going to up your business as well. Number 20 is call a for sale by owner. Listen, they've raised their hand and said they want to sell. They just haven't found the right real estate agent. Make sure you're out there taking advantage. If you just simply wanted to know who is it that I could help that could really use my help, that's out there in the market that wants to sell, they're putting a sign up, they're posting it online, they're giving you their phone number. It's the for sale by owners. Don't discount the opportunity of calling for sale by owners on a daily basis. Number 21 is consume training content each and every day. Listen, if you're wanting to get better, the best way to do that is to broaden your mind. Go out and search through YouTube, listen to podcasts, read a book. 15 minutes a day can make a dramatic difference. If you did 15 minutes a day every single day for a year, imagine how you would be the authority figure in your business. Imagine how much smarter you would be and how better you could serve your clients. You see, when you get yourself better, your business becomes better. Number 22, shoot a frequently asked questions video and post it on social media. There are certain questions that we get asked over and over again. Think of it this way. If you were going to put your website together and you were going to have a page that had frequently asked questions that you have from buyers and sellers, what would those be? Record a video answering those questions, and by posting those, all of a sudden now you've answered them before they've even been asked. Now you, as a person that someone looks at, for someone that can help them in real estate, your stock has just gone up. This gives you the opportunity really to get ahead of the game and add value before it's even asked for. Listen, the end of the year is going to come either way. The amount of success you have this year is going to depend on the consistency of the things you do on a daily basis. Out of these 22 that we just mentioned, you can't do them all, but what is it? What are the 3 or 4 that you can do each and every day that you know that at the end of this year, your business is going to be better? I hope this has been helpful, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. I specifically chose the video below for you because it builds on the one you just watched. I hope it's helpful, and I'll talk to you soon.